welcome back to some more Monster Train Monster Action. Hope you are doing well. Back for just some of my more normal 200 plus shard rotations. Hopefully I keep power. We've had a couple of storms come through recently. Most recently just like some about an hour and a half. I think it's past now. An hour and a half ago, some heavy hail. But I think the storms are done, so hopefully I don't lose power in the middle of this recording, because then the run goes away, and that's really annoying. Anyways, let's get into this run. Today we are exiled Wurmkin with Echo Right and little Pew Pew Pew, the bug. And we are paired with Exiled Melting, and we have, wow, a solid defensive start. Molten Encasement, Soul Crushing Guild, we get Hosting Kins, we even have an Exiled card as well. Well, Shellsmith, Repeater, we're going to try Repeater just because we do have plenty of reforms. And you know what, let's take that Temper Talisman, though. Wings of Damnation probably would have been a good one for the Pyre block. But hey, we got the extra damage, which is going to allow us to ping out these units a lot more readily. We're just going to drop units everywhere. One money, please. We will ping out 2 units. We will reform bottom. 1013, that's just going to perish. Doesn't matter where I put you. I guess I could have let it shuffle back in. Alright, that goes away. Knock you down. Knock you out. Let's just get the Train Steward. Forgot about the Soul Crushing Guild. Not like I could have used it here anyways. We're just going to pop all of these units. Reform bottom, I guess. We're going to put the Stealth in the back. We're going to put you in front. That's going to maximize damage. We put Stealth in back. That way, this triggers the last. If you put it in front, you would lose that round of Stealth. But this way, I start with 2 rounds of Stealth. Hosting Kin, reform. Another Burnout Tube is Burnout Tomb, excuse me. Really strong. We just got to be wary of spikes, which could easily pop up next round. Okay, Bounding Echoes is pretty decent. Wiki Blaze, Entombed Explosive, very cool. And Shard Soul Carver, yeah. We might end up having to take space, but we can live with that pretty easily. We get Burnout. We see a Wickless Baron. You know what? We will just infuse this Wickless Baron into our Shard Soul Carver right away. It's pretty decent. Burnout 1 inside of a Stealth Tomb. Multi-strike into you. And honestly, I think like 5/5/10. You got a little bit of defensive scaling, and it has good offense as is. Alright, Spell Chain. The Soul Crushing Guilds. I actually kind of really like that, and let's intrinsic the Bounding Echoes. Boss has spikes, but otherwise I'm not too worried. We might just... play you here. No matter where I play you, you perish, unfortunately. I'm going to save myself the damage. We're just going to let you go. Both make good reform targets. Alright, we do that. We get 3 kills. We can daze 1 in the back to save ourselves some pyre damage. Just take out another one. We will reform twice. Just get a bunch of burnout. It already has burnout, so the order of playing those does not matter. We will play you bottom. Just ping out again. We are going to maximize our damage against the boss by taking out that backliner, so then we can play a middle. We're going to drop you up top. This can give me what? 5 damage. This gives me 7. We'll take the 7. Plus it's one less thing in the reform pool, right? But we just triple ping, up double ping because of the burnout, and we get an easy kill on the boss. Another bounty echoes, no thank you. Don't really need any of those, honestly. Man, we have a lot of target. Let's take a molded because it is purple and it's a targeted reform. Could definitely use the -1s, but I want some artifacts because there's some really good artifacts in this clan. Worn Grindstone is not one of them. Alright. 30 damage. Interesting. -1. Interesting. Let's purge out a primitive mold. Let's visit the concealed caverns. I love a trap shoot. Just more days, you know? 30 magic power. Let's put that into an echo break. I like a big echo break. And then we're going to make a mega stealth too. Very cool. And I think we visit that Merchant of Steel next round. Just to look for an endless. And if not, we just purge a bunch of train stewards. I mean, we have the reform, so it's actually not needed to get the endless. We will play you here. We're going to keep you alive. And then just incant up top. Alright, go Train Steward. Let's get the reform. I could go ahead and let's just daze you on the because that way I don't take any pyre damage, you know? Can't take that out. We're gonna drop the tomb. We're gonna reform you. It's fine, you'd burn out anyways. Do we ping here? Can't take that off. If I ping here, I save myself 1 damage. Let's do that. I don't think we can take you out fully. 8, 16 plus 38. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we're like half off. But we can ping twice. We're just gonna start throwing some days into you, I guess. Let's take out that guy because then they don't come up this turn, which is good. We still haven't seen our stealth. All right, that's a little disappointing. Now we do, at least. Yay. Let's make sure we get full stuff down there. We will take damage from that play order. I'm fine with that. But then we don't see a lot of units. Okay. Reform. Let's just drop you down. We're going to daze the boss. We're going to reform again. Let's just make sure we don't take more pyre damage because I'm pretty sure we can get this up top. Daze. Daze. If I drop you, I can ping you out immediately. And I avoid the Ember Drain. And I think with 7 days, we're fine here. Let's reform first. Random reform says you. Non-random reform says you. Then we just ping the boss once and we get this kill. Between daze and stealth, we got the defense. We just need to make sure we're offensively scaling. Formless Child, no thank you. There's a Keeper of Echoes and a Glare Minder. Those both could go on my floor, but I kind of liked having the Tomb, so we're going to skip. More draw, definitely. Yeah, we have Reform. We don't really need the Endless, but there's nothing to dupe. We see a Large Stone. We see a bunch of junk. We see Serrated Mandibles, which is amazing. Another Burnout 1. Do I think I will visit a Merchant of Steel again? No, no. No, that's so much stronger. And there's their dupe, so no. So we will just start purging things. Oh, how many temples do we got? 1 fuse, 2 fuse. We have Entombed Explosive, Train Steward, 2 Train Stewards. We definitely get rid of 1 of you. No, we're just going to get rid of 2 Train Stewards. Not needed, okay? I think that's enough power for this turn. Sure, just 80-15, return some more. I'm fine with that. Multi-strike, we can do this, I hope. We are going to play U-top. And we're not going to, yeah, I think this is correct. Awesome, save myself the damage as well. We take a little bit of spikes, but that's better than what was happening before, right? Okay. You go down. That lets me take out both of those, and then I put you in the back, we take out the floor. Awesome. We take a big chunk of damage, but now we are stealthing. You bring you out. Defend for us. Let's pop that damage shield. $612, so we're gonna put that there because that blocks the Cliff Shaman. Okay. Reform gets the Molten Encasement, which is good. We knocked that out, but you are coming up, which is not ideal. So we're gonna Bounding Echoes. We guilt you twice, and I think we're like super happy with that. Yeah. You know what? Getting the encasement here. Oh no. You're gonna give me junk. I don't want junk. Take out our own unit, please. I think we have this though. 6 days. I'm gonna have total 12 stealth. Sure, plus 5 health. Another soul crushing guild. We'll take the force contamination. We need the extra damage. We have a defense everywhere. We need damage, please. Divine artifacts. I will happily take that. Yeah, enemies get -2. I need that little extra defense in case I don't scale quick enough, which I'm not currently. We see -1, remove consume. We see -2 in intrinsic. We see concealed caverns. Ooh, a rare pick, eh? Definitely Stitching Guard. Oh, those are both good. Deep Offering, though. Yes, please. All right, we're gonna -2 that debuff rain. Put 2 train stewards together because they're now removal fodder. Intrinsic. The soul crushing guilt. I'm honestly going to remove consume this because that's just fun. -1 you, amazing. -1 another one. Now let's 20 consume that. And then we remove that train steward. Go away. We got this. We're fine. We're fine. It's not a full heal trial, so I think we can do this pretty easily. I'm going to drop you. Bounding Echoes. We can drop you here. That's fine. Send you to the back. Send you to the back. Ping. Cool. We're just gonna work on pinging things out. Until we get our burnout top floor. Okay, there's our burnout. So you get to go here. Burnout goes here. We're working on our slow kills. We're gonna send the tank to the back so we can actually damage that guy. Melee weakness, we're gonna reform, we get our good tomb back. Tomb can protect us. What do we do with the redraw? Ping you, get a full clear, nice. Pew pew! Fine with this. Let's, we don't have the, ping, melee weakness, ping. And I think we leave that. Cool. Ping you out. We send you to the Daze Realm. Draw 5. I don't know if that's going to give us anything good, but we'll try anyways. We can daze you again. Very cool. Ah, we still took a hit. Rude. Well, ping, reform, take a tomb, ping, force contamination, and mold it up top. I mean, we got enough days. So we go reform, days. We can be happy with that. Just drop our 2 tombs and get a kill. So we did save a couple of health, which is nice. Ooh, a Forgotten Trade. I like that. Don't need you, don't need... Oh, Crushing Demise. Nah, I think we got... With all of our days and our multiple hits on damage, I think we're fine on that. I'm just going to keep minusing things. The double stack is cool. Concealed Cavern shows me Purge card. I know, Bone Dog, you want to come with. But you just... Not today. Let's remove a primitive mold. I appreciate your effort. Alright, we're going to double stack -1 the trap shoot. We are going to remove consume -1 this Forgotten Trade. I like that. And then removals. Let's go Echo Break. Echo Break? I'm just trying to slim down this deck a little bit, okay? Alright, we see junk. We're gonna take the damage so I can daze you. Okay, this is a really nice hand. I do want to take you out. Awesome. We're gonna send you down. Then we're just gonna start cycling. I like it. We're gonna reform this tomb. We're gonna play you bottom. Haha. Now we can keep our reforms going for a while, which is great. Get all that ember. We will use a lot of that ember just to throw stuff out. Drop the Entombed Explosive. We can drop you. We can't quite ping that out though, which is unfortunate. Drop another melee weakness. We will ping it once though, just for the stats, okay? Speaking of, let's get more stats. Just gonna cast that there to weaken, soften that floor up a little bit more. You still have stealth, so we can just pop you out. We will ping here. Ping here. Does this scar our hand? Very cool. More days, eh? Block for me. Entombed Explosive. Block for me, Molten Encasement. There we go. Yeah, if I ping the frontliner, that kills it in one hit, which means a little bit of Reap can kill there, and then one more Reap means we would get it. Forgotten Trade, get rid of the junk. We're just going to keep the days there, I guess. Sure, melee weakness. I wonder how many rounds you will last. Wow, almost all the way. If that is the case... I wonder if I can almost get there. Bottom floor X only takes 20 days. Pew 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 pew. I think I have my game capture on the wrong one. Alright, change my game capture, there we go, collect. Eternal Kinstone's pretty decent for us. And we take more draw. Definitely just go to the right here. We see -1, we see holdover. We see -2, we see +10 piercing, okay. Flicker's Liquor, I'll take it. It's a fair trade for health. Alright, hold over. I'm going to hold over -1 this Eternal Kinstone. We can consume out another Echo Break. I'm just going to consume them and just play them. There's a remove consume. -1 the Molded. Could have -1 that as well. Wouldn't have been bad. -2, you know what? -2 it. There we go. Easy play. +10 Pierce, a Hosting Kin. Let's get, we could get eggs. No, we get 2 consume spells back, I guess. I'm going to say goodbye to the Entombed Explosive. Okay. And 1 Primitive Mold. This is fine. Do we play bottom? Do we play top? Who knows? Yeah, we play top. I've answered my own question. We're gonna go ahead and get our defense rolling. Can I get that killed, please? We'll find out. Anyways, up top, we're pretty well set. I'm just gonna focus a lot of damage down there, because I can. And then we're gonna start working on our stats here. Awesome. Now we just kind of can alternate our locations for stealth if we wanted to. You're going up. Let's melee weakness you. Okay. Because that way the melee weakness should let that die before we get damaged. I'm going to cast that here now. Block for us, Tomb. Oh no, they still take the hit. What if I... There we go. If we daze here, then we're fine. We just ping you out. Clear that floor. Now we're just kind of like take out these other units. Ooh, we can drop you now and we don't get the burnout. That's pretty good. We're just gonna fill you with as much as we can for damage. Can we get a kill? We can. Hilarious. Top floor is just there. To do whatever. That's silly. Okay. I'm gonna take the Return Soul. Just out of pure greed. We go to the left. We take a draw. You know what, Echo Seedling, why not? Do your thing. X cost, we don't have X cost. Don't need the extra gold. Lightstone casing, ooh. You know what, we'll take a Lightstone casing. -1 U. I think we just consume out the rest of our deck. Okay. Hold over that. Sure, -1. We dupe the Deep Offering. We purge the last Primitive Mold. Seraph the Chaste is fine. This is fine, okay? So my goal is to infinite combo. Save yourself with the days. We'll do the rest up top. Okay. We Bounding Echoes. Bounding Echoes. We are going to clear that out. Just ping you as well. Melee weakness, get a bunch of Ember. We're going to draw 5. Draw 5 again. We could blast that. What's in my discard? I don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, we're going to blast you. Because then we can melee weakness, return a force contamination, melee weakness again. Okay, Echo Right can go down here. We've got that floor cleared now, which is awesome. So let's just start working on this bottom floor for funsies. Drop you here, you're still cleared, good. Well, we're just going to discard that hand. Discard this hand. And I think we call that good. We can't quite get our hands how I want them at the moment, but that is fine. Do I need this Ember for anything? No, not really. We're going to Kinstone. Consume out the Kinstone. Get you out. Get this going. Consume this as well. Drop the tomb down. We can drop you down. Just gonna daze 2 things. We do need to make sure we're killing up top. There we go. Let's Deep Offering. Then we just Deep Offering. Do we just have it now? Only one's infused. Nope. Oh, he won 2 card too many. Alright, so we daze. We're going to return that. Maybe we can actually get it. Let's daze here. Get all that reap action. Alright. Let's start with the dazes. Daze. Daze. Reform. Go ahead and drop down. I'm going to Deep Offering. And we can just kind of reform Deep Offering as much as we want real quick now. Which is just building up. Lots of those echoes. Now, the only downside is, like, I'm trying to hit with Serrated Mandibles, but it has to hit on the right card, obviously. Now, I am getting a little bit more damage each time, but if I was only hitting you with Serrated Mandibles, this would be going a lot quicker. But it's not. It's getting spread out. Do I want to keep doing this, or I just want to end as is? Like, the infinites here. How much? So it does gain a good chunk if the Reap actually lands on it. So if that, I mean, we're getting a good amount each time anyways. Because each echo is adding more, right? 756, 774. We're getting 18 at the moment per incant, or per echo, and now it's up to 20. So it's not like it's going to take too long. I don't think it would take any more or any shorter compared to just doing the rest of these combats. Plus then I get some big Reap and Echo numbers, which is fun. And I always like a good amount of Reap and Echo numbers. Now, if I had, the other one that adds additional Reap whenever you Reap, this would go a little bit faster. It would also be a lot nicer. Or if you have something like a Reap Chief as your payout. Both of those, you know, where you're applying lots more Reap makes this go a lot more quicker. Which is always a nice thing about infinite combos. The quicker they are, the less clicking you have to do. When that usually is nicer, right? But we're still just going to combo this out. We do have to get rid of most of our deck to do this, though. Hey, there's an X. Okay. Five turn rush, pretty nice. Sure, I'll take a blank pages, you know. More reform targets could be fun. All right, what do we see? Yeah. We drop you with Bounding Echoes, and we can drop this down. We will go ahead and pop some damage shields. We're going to daze on this floor, and we're going to daze on this floor. So we just want to daze our two floors for the funsies, okay? It's a Tethys! A go, my friend. Alright, let's get some more days here. That floor is going to go away. Let's see. Let's bring that Force Contamination. We're no longer clearing that floor. Okay, now we might be. Oh boy, Gorge Penumbra. Take you out, please. Let's get our permanent echoes. Let's return that and get no more permanent echoes. Let's work on clearing that floor. We do a pretty good job clearing there, though, which is nice. Okay. I will take that Soul Guard. We'll just keep that floor as our defensive floor. We can go ahead and daze that out. Reform again. Go Penumbra. Say goodbye to the Forgotten Trade. Now we're at the same issue as last time, though. We have a very wide floor to deal with. Whoops. Another Tethys. Let's keep the reform. Yep, and see, we get the this again. Unfortunately, we kind of have to do this against the floor until we clear it out. We almost have, though. Okay. Can we do it to this floor as well, maybe? Just clear those units out. And then I think what we're going to do next turn... Well, at the end of this one, we're going to consume out... Because I don't feel like doing this for the whole thing here. I'm going to consume this out. Now, I guess I could just cast this repeatedly, but that's going to take a while, so we're just going to click enter. We could get it this round. It's not going to happen. We're going to move on, okay? We're going to echo. And then I think we just deep offering chain here. Yeah. A deep offering chain works just as well. A little bit simpler, less things to think about. With no other enemies here, all the reap is going on there, and that's going to scale it a lot quicker. I'm not casting the shard because I want to keep one ember open for when the shard needs to be played on the when I see that X. And this way, if I screw up, I still have it. 1784, 1894, 2008, 2126. Yeah, we're jumping in numbers now. So the nice thing about reap scaling is it scales really quick. 2638, 2776, 29, 3000, 32, 33, 35. We're almost there. 36, 38, 4000, almost 4200, 4376. And an X. We'll call that good. 4224, nice palindromic number of damage there. Could have gotten a little bit more score. Oh well. Not worth the time, at least not for just a Covenant 25 run. Okay. Run summary. Let's go. There we have it. Yeah, that was nice. That was quick. That was fun. We well, decently quick, 44 minutes. We hit an infinite at the end. We could have gotten another 1,200 points against Last Divinity, bumping up over 70k, but it wasn't necessary. That's something if you're like doing the daily challenge, trying to play for points, I would do. That's also typically not me recording though, so I have a lot more time where I can feel up to doing that. But here, it was just, well, sometimes it's for your own sanity's sake. When you have an infinite, it's just do a semi to do huge chunks. Like if you have an infinite scaling damage, just do like 1,000 this turn, 1,000 the next turn, and then kill 1,000 on a third turn instead of trying to get 3,000 and 10 times as many actions in the same round. Stuff like that. But otherwise, I mean, there we go. We had Echo Right, Return, Consume. We made good use of that. No Marsh Lord. Haven't done a none. Oh man, when's the last time I've not done a Marsh Lord run? Marsh Lord is just so simple and easy. Here we had the Molten Encasement, we had Reforms, we didn't need the Endless, we didn't have to chase that. Double Striking, Shard Soul Carver with a little bit of scaling, both for Inspiring as well as with killing units, and then just a bunch of days, some melee weakness from Force Contamination, lots of Ember. Sadly, no Spell Chain on you. That would have been fun, right? Spell Chain here with the Forgotten Trade, that would actually been so much quicker. But it wasn't needed. We got the victory. Took a little bit of damage here and there, but we hit this ring, well, post ring 6, and we just dominated. And that's our victory. Scaling. Oh, I guess the fun part was a lot of times we won with Echo Right. The Echo Right win. Thank you, Days and Stealth. Okay, now we're done talking. So thank you for watching and have fun.